Today, I want to share with you one of the simplest yet most powerful tools I use every day to keep my business running smoothly. It's a tool that most of us are familiar with. And what is it? It's what I call the good old to-do list. So in this video, I'm going to explain how I use my to-do list to crush my daily, weekly, and monthly goals. Plus, I'll show you how this tool can really transform the way you manage your time and productivity. Stick around, you won't want to miss this. I'm Gale Bates and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I post videos every week on how to handle work-life balance with practical tips on making accountability and productivity fun and simple for entrepreneurs who work from home. And you should also check out my series where I'm interviewing a lot of entrepreneurs from around the world. And it's called Entrepreneurs Who Work From Home series. So check those videos out as well. So today, I'd really love you to hit the subscribe button and the bell to get notified if you're an entrepreneur seeking practical advice from others, because there's so much to do as entrepreneurs and we have to navigate our business and our life in this entrepreneurial world. So as entrepreneurs working from home, I know my life doesn't run smoothly unless I follow my to-do lists. I want to share with you today how they actually work for me. First, they help me stay organized. Every task I need to complete for the day or the week is right there. What that does for me is it frees up that mental space and really helps me focus. Secondly, they help me set my priorities. When I write everything down on my list, it's so simple to just see what's most important. And when I see what's most important, that's what I'm going to tackle first. Those are my high priorities. And the third thing is time blocking. I don't know if you're a big time blocker, but a lot of entrepreneurs that I interview, they all love to time block. And it can really become a game changer for you if you try it. If I know that a task will take an hour or more, I will make room on my schedule for it and time block it out. What this does, it helps me stay on track and avoid procrastination. Number 4, I get so much satisfaction of checking off tasks. I just love that feeling of accomplishment when I mark something as done, because it really keeps me motivated to keep pushing forward. Years ago, a friend told me that every time she gets something done, she just puts a little smiley face at the end. Instead of checking it off, she puts a little smiling face. And I thought, that's a great idea. But here's the thing, having a clear to-do list every day really keeps me from feeling that feeling of overwhelm, right? Because that's a lot of what happens with entrepreneurs. There's so much to do. We can easily go into that overwhelmed feeling. But having that to-do list tells me to take things one task at a time. And for me, it's not just a tool, it's a mindset. It really helps you navigate all the tasks that come with running a business. You're having to do social media content. You're having to do lead generation. There's all those little things that we have to do. You have to keep up with clients. You have to schedule client appointments. If you have products to sell, you have to make sure that you're getting those products visible to your ideal customers. All of those things are so important. And that's why the to-do list is really there to help you navigate all the tasks that come with running the business, right? And we have to maintain the home. We have to balance life's demands. So not only does the business things go on my to-do list, but also things that I need to do around the home as well. So that's why the to-do list is so valuable. In fact, one of my favorite things is that every week, I publish the Entrepreneur's Journey newsletter. And this is where I do my deep dive into what it means to be an entrepreneur working from home, chasing those big goals and overcoming all those challenges that we face. So every Monday on my to-do list, I write the words "write newsletter." And that's at the top of my to-do list every Monday. And I also keep a running list of newsletter topics, which helps me stay inspired and motivated to work on the topic of the week. But I know that on Mondays, that's going to be my top priority. Now, I also look at my to-do list as my personal memory bank, because things I want to remember are on my to-do list. Oh, yes, I should have called her. Oh, yes, I need to set up that meeting. That's part of, you like to keep those things in your brain. But if you write it down, there's no chance of you missing it, right? It's also your accountability partner, okay? And so all of that, your personal memory bank, your accountability partner, your productivity coach for yourself, this is your to-do list combined into one. And the list ensures that I never forget tasks, whether it's a client's meeting, uploading a new video, or connecting with entrepreneurs for my Entrepreneurs Who Work From Home YouTube series. It's always there on my to-do list. That's why I absolutely rely on it. And it's one of the best tools, as I said, that helps me really stay focused in my business. Now, let me talk a little bit about the different types of the to-do lists that I use, the 3 different types. So the first one is my daily to-do list, okay? So at the start of every day, I write down everything I need to get done. And these tasks really help me stay on track and focus on what needs to be completed by either the end of the day or the end of the week. Okay, these are important tasks that need to get done that day. The second list I have set up is my weekly to-do list. Now, I actually write this list in my planner in a section I've assigned called Tasks to Complete This Week. And these are the bigger projects I want to tackle and the things that will actually move my business forward. And then the third to-do list I use is my monthly to-do list. And the things on this list are things that I want to focus on the big picture goals, things I want to launch or work on in the coming months. And at the start of each month, I review last month's list to see what I accomplished, what needs to carry over, and what should be removed. So that's how I break down my to-do list into daily, weekly, and monthly tasks. I hope that's helpful for you. So now I want to share with you a few tips on creating an effective to-do list. Number 1 tip I would recommend is to keep it realistic and don't overload your list. Focus on what you can actually accomplish in a day when you're doing your daily to-do list. Number 2, prioritize your 3 top tasks. If you can achieve these 3 tasks, whether it's your 3 tasks for the day or 3 tasks for the week or 3 tasks for the month, you're going to feel like you're moving forward with your business. The power of 3 is important. And number 3 is use that time blocking like I talked about. Figure out how much time a task will take and block it out in your calendar because this helps prevent tasks from falling through the cracks. And number 4, you want to review at the end of the day. Now, this is a habit that I teach my clients. It's a habit I do myself every day. But at the end of the day, you want to look over what you accomplished and move any unfinished tasks to the next day's list, right? So, why do I love my to-do lists? I hope you love them as much as I do because, as I said, they just keep me in control and help me stay focused on what I want to achieve in the day, in the week, and the month. But they also help me balance my work. And they balance my work, my personal time, and keeping on track. And, we all talk about that work-life balance. Well, that's how I do it using my to-do lists. That when you break down your goals into manageable tasks, you're able to achieve some pretty major milestones. And I show you exactly how to do this in my 90-Day Goals Playbook. And the link to that playbook is in the description below. Following your to-do list has significantly improved my focus. I always know what's next, which helps me really stay productive without getting distracted. So what about you? Are you ready to start writing a daily, weekly, or monthly to-do list? I'd love to hear from you. So I want you to comment below if you love writing to-do lists. And more importantly, if you stick to them every day. So if you found this video helpful for you today, I'd love you to subscribe and comment below because I'd love to hear how you use to-do lists to stay productive. And I'll see you on the next video.